quick overview of the NISUS unit today. We're going to go ahead and start by powering this unit on. I'm going to make sure that my clamp is closed. So we have a large display screen here. We have the 125 readout. There's a lot of information on the front of the pump. Of course, this is our doctor's order. This is what we're running at 125. We have our date and our time up here in the front center. Over here on the right, we have our power, and it displays either in a picture of a battery or a percentage. Down here at the bottom, we have our run time, which lets you know how long the patient has been on active therapy. And this also tells us that we're running continuous. Now, if you have a patient or a family member that you think might change the settings, we can lock them out from them changing your pressure setting. And if we do up and down together, that padlock locks. And then you can press them again to unlock that. Now, if you want to put the pump in power save mode to conserve the energy of the battery, you would press left and right together until you see a white letter S in that bottom right hand corner. So I'm going to press and hold. And now it's in power save mode. In about 2-3 minutes of not touching the pump, that screen will fade to black, and then it'll use all of its power to power the motor and not the fancy screen. You'll notice here on the back of the pump, the canister has a hinge design that allows us to open and close this very easily without any effort. We do have discount packets in here. We have two that are activated charcoal. The large red and white, that is the solidifier that turns our liquid to a solid. And we have one point of entry for the fluid. It travels up and up and up till we get here on the one side, and then it has to go through a maze to get to where it says change me, I'm full. And that is the basic pump operation for the front. But if we hit menu, we now have different options. This one here, the therapy mode, is our most commonly used option. If we select it, we have our continuous or intermittent, and this is where we can change our pressure setting if the physician desires. So we're on continuous, and maybe they're going to bump him up to 150, so we'll select it. And now that we've done that, we have these arrows on both sides, and we can move up or down in increments of 5. The pump goes as low as 40 and as high as 200. Once we're at our new desired pressure, it'll say, do you want to accept the changes? Yes, I do. And now we're at 150.